What now? What it is? 56. They can't hang with that. Check the waiting.
This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He's going deep for Brown.
That's out of here, nigga. My division, nigga.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
I tell you, nigga, this is my division,
you
bitch.
open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble.
Hey, do that shit again. I want you to.
He gets the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams
hey,
often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches.
Do that shit again, homie.
Defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Carr.
That was supposed to be mine,
interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
See that shit?
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Get a touchdown, then holler at me.
Pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but
get a touchdown, then holler at me.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well, Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's all you got, nigga. You ain't good with no other team, bro. That's all you do is use Elliott, bro. They need to nerf that nigga down, homie.
This feels like one of
those. Yeah, nigga, they nerf him down. They made this nigga like he a superhuman, homie. Fuck all that. This nigga weak. He can't deal with no other team besides motherfucking Dallas Bland. What he used? Elliott. Nigga, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga on superstar standards. Yeah, he don't do none of that shit in real life.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10.
Nah, I'm talking about how you use him play. He don't do all that shit like nigga on a week to week basis, nigga. Hell nah. They nerf them. They need to nerf that nigga down, nigga.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Torn back across his body.
But he still ain't doing shit, though.
By Brandon Marshall. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr gives to Rashad.
Watch out, nigga, let's go.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, no.
Let's go.
Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety.
Nigga. We'll take it right back.
Here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
What the fuck? Why you stop running, boy?
Nevin Lawson with a pick. The 30, 10, 5, and the Raiders are
Man, that shit crazy. These bitch ass niggas gonna stop running on the motherfucking crossroad.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
Bro, I hope you can hold the lead,
I've never
homie.
heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Okay.
Extra point by
Well, right
Carlson,
there,
up
homie.
and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
You better be looking at that toilet seat when you pee, homie.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Give the credit goes. First, do no harm. Right now, they're
Get up off me,
Sammy
blood.
Watkins, he's going to go.
Get up off me, blood. Nigga, what you how you gonna jump for that? The nigga got you by like 7
Sammy
yards.
Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And his kick is no good.
Goodness, blood,
It's an
okay.
early miss. We'll see if that
What
has
you mean?
any
Who got AJ Green?
ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now after the touchdown,
what you mean? Nigga, how you gonna help him get his team up?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Nah, nigga, who he give up?
How you making
the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
You gotta be realistic, homie.
Down back shy of the 20.
Man, there ain't nobody trading like that, nigga. You think Vinci gonna trade their star receivers in real life? Hell nah.
Yeah, nah. And he doing that shit where he tweaking the trades, homie.
Richard, give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that.
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying in the beginning, homie, you got to take that enable all shit off the trade type because he's making it to where the computer is going to accept any trade, homie, no matter how bullshit the trade is.
Get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
We already know about that shit. We were just talking about that shit with you and when Clutch was doing that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? We already know.
Backwards, so he's on to put it away. Watch out for him
I like
on
my
the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. A good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Homie, this nigga got the one player. Nigga got the one trade.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Hey, Lee, how the fuck you got like 4 motherfucking superstars on your lineup?
Perfect defense in this situation.
What you talking about? Nigga, I got 3.
You got 3. Nigga, y'all don't usually have 3, nigga.
I really enjoyed
This is a season, though. Nigga, they offensive lineman niggas like an overall 96.
Across each zone. You see a woman communicating there. Each defender.
Who?
End up making a nice play.
Nah, nigga, that nigga Fisher's on the team. Nigga, he on the team. What you talking about?
I ain't never seen them niggas in the game play, nigga.
Hold on, blood. Look, that nigga, his name Eric Fisher, blood. The nigga's on the team.
When we play online, nigga, that nigga ain't on the team, homie.
He is on the team, nigga.
Blood, that nigga ain't a superstar on the team, nigga. Look,
hold on, nigga. I'm about to go to him right now, nigga. Oh, it's that nigga Schwartz. That nigga Mitchell Schwartz, nigga. That was a draft pick like nigga hella years ago. Yeah, blood, you can go look up the Chiefs roster right now. Look up Mitchell Schwartz. He on them.
You got 2 niggas on the fucking front line, nigga, blocking for you, superstars, nigga. And
nigga, that's Kelsey and the motherfucking lineman.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And Kelsey, nigga, that was it.
So
that's because you can't play that nigga. Homie, that nigga's hurt.
On for the Chiefs field goal, and this will be a 45-yard attempt.
The pre-existing injury is on.
What the fuck, blood? Come on, man.
It's no good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City. A franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Literally
calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Literally a snap.
And you talk about that shit, nigga. That nigga not an all-star either.
Got his man. That's Tyrell.
Watch out, nigga. Big hitter fumble.
And it's picked
Your
up
offensive lineman, nigga.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
No, he not. The Raiders don't got nobody except for the motherfucking Antonio Brown.
Then he turned into a runner.
Yeah, nigga, it's the same way. It's the same shit.
When they catch the ball, those other bad guys catch it, you have to make them
That's
pay
that big
sometimes.
hitter fumble, homie.
Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And stopped a few
out,
yards
blood,
shy of the goal line at the 3. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, it sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his...
Oh, my fucking goodness,
He's brought down. Cleveland Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Buying time to his left. He's going
Let's go, blood. Touchdown, man.
With a second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
They done had a QB spy on that nigga, blood.
That's tough when they're defensive.
He burned that nigga.
Look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down. And it's 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does.
I thought you were going to hold the lead, blood. That's 13-0 wrong.
Right. And he still ends up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end
Nigga, I
zone.
hit that nigga, blood. Just like I'm about to hit this nigga.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
No, you didn't. No, nigga. Well, hey. Nah, hell nah. Nigga, as soon as you juke me, I switched that nigga, hit the hit stick. Nigga, what the fuck?
And last time, not only the turnover.
Yeah, blood. That why you think it said big hitter hit stick,
They
nigga.
got to make up for that here.
We always hear about
Big, yeah, it did say big hitter hit stick. Homie, for me.
You can have an empty
Yes, it did, blood. Take this L and shut up, nigga.
to play defense, but when you
Told you, blood, it's my division, homie. You came to the wrong division. You think you finna go to the playoffs, B?
That's a bad possession.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
Watch out, nigga.
Let's
go.
Bullshit, nigga. Hold on.
What you doing, blood? You raising?
Hell nah. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I got this nigga on the verge about to raise quick.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, man. Rich, you might need some new weapons.
Nah, man.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
These niggas ain't holding on to the ball. Don't need your services, bro.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams.
Watch out, nigga. What you doing?
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Hell nah.
I I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
what they got to do with anything.
Excited about.
I ain't got shit to do with nothing. Watch out, nigga.
How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist.
I got a running back that can do that too.
After that catch, they're fired up. It's a big game.
I really want to play blood up. Really want to play
Run blitz. He just started in once he
All
started
right, man.
develop.
That is good. I think we play.
See ball, get
Oh, you know that's not gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen.
Emmanuel Agba in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But nothing takes a start to have a good
Yeah, 'cause it ain't like nigga, we gonna play. We gonna play to next year, blood.
Third and long, and suddenly
with the draft picks and all that.
To the other side of the
that nigga gave him all his first rounders. Ain't never gonna use him.
To throw, it's called.
Oh, man.
He's gonna go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And
hey, yo, Rick, give me my fucking
in this
ball.
first half of action. A reminder coming up at
halftime.
halftime.
My fucking division, homie.
Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Here's Hill on the return. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over
my
with a new set of
division,
downs. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. Lined up incomplete.
Damn, I tried to get it to that nigga.
Man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as he made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights.
Try to get that nigga blood. Come on,
and
B.
down he goes. Cleveland Farrell in there to record the second sack of his young NFL
Hey, Rick, did you download that game, nigga? Like, you sound like you sad right now, homie.
You sound like you about to play like a bitch, huh?
What you talking about? You said punny.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
What the fuck?
On first down, Richard. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this shit, that's what I say. I saw all the fucking with them franchises, blood. Everybody want to mod their team, baby. What niggas that you giving?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive.
For my team, homie. My team good as it is.
2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh, he got that.
Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Watch out, nigga.
This will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
That nigga share play, don't worry.
Will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Carr. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Raiders going to run their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It ain't in there. Yeah, close that door, close that door, close it.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
On 2nd down,
Where you going?
And he may have given
Let's
those
go,
6
nigga.
yards right back.
Run off the clock,
get
bro.
to him well behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Oh, you bitch!
Nigga,
What the fuck, blood?
So with 1 second left in the half, on is
Man,
the
that
field goal
shit
unit.
fake.
whistle.
Nigga want to tie it up, homie.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's all good, blood, because you know you're going to have to turn up the heat in the second half, blood, that's how I play.
The second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 18. They start the second half here with Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll get this up past the 25.
All right, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Blood, play your game, I'm going to play mine. You worry about some motherfucking game, homie.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw.
Got
The
it.
tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
Oh, don't fuck me mine. Blood, come on.
It's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But it's going to be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
I forgot about the injuries in this bitch.
Mahomes set up the screen. This is
Blood, you weak. Blood, you gonna let the computer tackle me?
Here. Knocked back to the 20.
Nah, nigga, you did that shit on purpose, blood.
2 there, second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it in the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Cleveland Farrell in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Butker able to put this one through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Careful about weight. You ain't got to be careful, homie.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10
that's not gonna happen,
at their 25-yard line. Here's a view to Rashard. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, he'll catch one, believe it. I ain't gonna let me catch
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of running game.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders, 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a hand off to Rashard. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another first down.
First downs have not come easy.
How long is this nigga gonna be out, blood?
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
That's how, nigga. He's over.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
6:37.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
Shoot me, boy, every man to the ball.
One of the money routes for
any offense. I teach my niggas. I don't make every nigga to the ball, blood.
To defend because the receiver can stop.
There ain't no one-on-one with football,
and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. He's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Oh, well, nigga ain't getting hit, blood.
5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
Watch out, blood, let's go.
He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now, Williams.
There we go, nigga.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Oh, my God.
This will be caught inside the 10. He's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams.
Let's go, nigga.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And hindsight probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year. They only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones.
Watch out, B.
Throwing now is Carr, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second-down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Williams looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his running back, Hyde. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Farrell able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
I tell you, it's my motherfucking division, blood.
And that's not impossible, but here in the
my fucking division,
that's clearly against the wall.
That's fielded in the end zone.
This is my division, homie.
But he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
You ain't the only nigga out here that can get sacked, homie.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw his Carr. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
I didn't even try to get out that pocket.
Get up out of here,
wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This is called.
Watch out. Oh, he caught that?
The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go, nigga.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Here's Carr to throw. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught.
Oh, I thought I caught that shit. Oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
Antonio Brown.
Well, I thought I caught
his
that.
First touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
You know that's not happening.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
You're not coming back, bro.
Watkins, the intended receiver.
Your run game is boom-boom, bro.
Touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Where's you going, nigga? You ain't going nowhere.
The 5 at the 6. It's
you got to throw that motherfucker in there, B.
And goal.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle.
Where's you going?
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. 2 straight, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Take that lead back.
Josh Jacobs.
Just for now,
his
bro.
first career
For
NFL
now.
touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in
Nigga, why don't you
front.
finish chewing your food before you start yelling?
Extra
That nigga spit food all in the mic and shit, bro.
That will make this a 4-point game.
Look, now, nigga, it's my turn, B.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Now, I'm giving me a touchdown, believe that.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20
Give
before
me a
he's brought down
touchdown, B.
at about the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Nigga, stop playing, blood.
Georgia Bulldog Mecole Hardman. It's a game.
I'm trying to follow my receiver, homie.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Steps away to his left. That's caught left side by Hardman. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a
Come on, blood.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down.
Watch out, nigga.
Richard.
Hey, I don't have to start burning. What the fuck, nigga? I got 2 minutes on my side. What?
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
Nigga, I'm not burning shit, dude.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2
2
minutes.
Now, come on, nigga, run it up, nigga.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 12, Carr.
What the fuck?
Damn, come on, blood, catch that shit.
It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Told you, bro, I ain't got to burn shit, homie. All right.
Carr to throw.
Fuck,
Told you,
man,
bro. That's all, nigga. I'll burn one right there, bro. Give me my fucking ball back, nigga.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Give my fucking ball back, nigga. And I said I 2 timeouts left. Learn how to run offense.
On 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will be touched down the inside the 40-yard line.
That nigga just suplex quarterback, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They don't even give me my kick meter for that shit, homie.
Back to throw, Mahomes.
On the cookout, nigga.
He gets this to the other side of the field across the 45 before going out. Great way to start the drive. 20 buildings in the first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro.
It's intercepted.
What you mean, bro?
Picked up by Gary and Conlon. And they'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Hey, I'm not tripping off that shit. I'm getting my ball back.
Kelsey. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Richard. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
You lucky, nigga. All them fucking picks, homie.
Hey, you feel me, though?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Nail the ball like the bitch nigga you is.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they
Boy,
take
yeah,
a
I know I
knee.
am. I know I am. The next time we play, bro, I'm blowing this nigga out.
You ain't blowing out shit, nigga.
Like I said, next time we play, blood, I'm blowing you out.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. Good bounce back
But you
win.
ain't got to
They
pick a
take the
play,
knee,
blood.
can't
Just let
stop
that
the
shit
clock
run out.
defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Man, you did good, though, man. I give you that shit, man.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, homie.
You almost had me, blood.
Shut your weak ass up.
I see you what, week 5, week 6?
Yeah, just know that you ain't getting that win like you did this time. So
this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
like that to me
today's
too?
defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for the offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Raiders, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Yeah.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, I'm about to right now. So far, that was a crazy game. That was a little crazy, a little wild game. Man, wild game. You know what I'm saying? That was both ass. That was both ass. Them niggas was ass.
I tell you what, fucking boy.
Niggas was ass, bro.
That nigga the handicap of the bunch. He the handicap of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga the handicap of the bunch, homie.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I got
his hands ain't built for sports games, boy. His hands is built for fighting games, homie. The weird Chinese fighting games.
Is y'all ready to advance again?
Yeah, advance that shit.
Hold on, blood. Let me negotiate my contracts, nigga.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, do your thing. Let me know when niggas ready to advance. Oh, I got Dan in week 7, and I got Lee bitch ass in week 8, blood. I got bitch ass nigga Lee in week 8, blood. And I got Charles in week 9,
and you gonna lose, blood.
I got 3 games in a row. All 3 of y'all niggas gotta play me. All 3 of y'all niggas gotta play me, blood.
That nigga's gonna lose.
Damn, they hella lower Carl Joseph's stats and shit.
How's your stats looking?
Shit, in 18, that nigga's stats was like a 90 for a strong safety. Now he is 70 fucking 9 or some shit.
Hey, Rich, you need a running back, blood?
Nope, I'm cool with Jacobs and Richard, nigga.
All right, boy. I got a running back right now.
Who do you want for the run back?
Shit, I got Carlos Hyde. I don't want him.
What do you want? What do you need? What you want to replace?
Blood, Anthony, blood, stop investing these damn wigs, blood.
Shit, I don't know.
I told you, like, if anybody needs help with trade tips, let me know.
That nigga Lee needs help, nigga.
I don't need no help.
I could be a general manager, I could be a coach, I could do all that shit. Shit, I could even fix some plays for y'all. Don't be hesitant.
Who's the Broncos?
Nobody.
Well, how the fuck is the Chargers 5-1, blood?
Huh? they're 5-1.
Exactly. How the fuck is that? Is that nigga winning all his games?
Man, that nigga Anthony over there giving him the free wins, homie.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, blood, this ain't looking too good, homie. This is not looking too good.
Why they ain't talking either? He ain't talking. Anthony ain't talking. That's suspicious.
That's because that nigga ready to play me.
But this ain't cool.
Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My mic been off the whole time.
Yeah, Anthony, what's going on?
I thought my shit was on. I was talking hella shit.
Well, start your share play up because I can't see shit.
Goddamn, Clutch. The fuck you do to my team, man? I should never have you fucking with my team, homie.
Why?
Man, my overall like 76 now.
All I got rid of was 80 overall and 270s, and like 2 picks. That's all I got rid of. And you got a 91 receiver. You wanted a better receiver, right?
I didn't want my shit to drop that goddamn much. Hold on, let me fuck. Dan, broadcast it. Dan, broadcast the game. I'm still waiting on Dan to join the game, matter of fact.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to play the nigga right now. Blood, calm down, homie.
You got 2 receivers that are 91 overall. You got 98 running back. Don't listen to the overall, bro. The overall don't mean shit. Like, Madden 19, bro, I was in a franchise. I had like 399 overalls and a whole bunch of...
I know, but my strongest, asset is my defense. I think you got rid of some of my good D.
Anyway, blood, y'all out here forcing wins and shit.
I got rid of a 72 overall linebacker, a 74 overall corner, Anthony. They wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah, hold on.